Why is making money so easy for some and so difficult for others?
It's a very complex question. How much money you make is not in your hands in the first place. You cannot control it. Can you control your health? No. Money is like that. Money is like health. You can do as much as you can with health. You can wash your hands and feet. You can keep your house clean. You can make all of your life hygienic. But then the best of hygienic people which you know, they get sick as well. Money is exactly the same. The source of health, the place where health is generated, is not here in this dimension. The source of wealth, where wealth is generated, is not in this dimension either. Really, the answer is that simple. If a child is born unhealthy, what can you do in this dimension to make him healthy? If a child is born sick, there is a genetic problem. You just accept it. Autistic children are born like that. You can only do so much for them, because the cure of that problem can be found, but the source of the disease is not here. It was decided somewhere else, not in this dimension. So, people would always say, the most hygienic people will always say, that happened or this happened or that happened, that's why I got sick. So they will try to control as much of their health as they want to, but in the end they can't. And if you look at the statistics, they die just like everybody else, around the same ages. From very obvious common diseases like flu all the way to cancer. They attract all sorts of problems. The only difference is when they are going through a healthy phase, they are very healthy. That's what hygiene does. And another thing which hygiene will do is that when they are sick, their sickness may not prolong too much. They might get better faster. You only control that much of tweaking as far as your health is concerned. So first of all, understand that in this dimension, how much control do you have in the first place? Limited. You can pretend all you want that the whole life is your playground and you control your health and you control your wealth. But look at the truth around you. How much of your health you control? Same way, same principle. Now apply it to wealth. How much wealth do you control? Now, do not change this equation. Do not create any excuse for yourself. No ifs, no buts. how much of your health is in your control and how much of your wealth is in your control is exactly the same. Anybody who says anything else is fooling himself. So if you're a fool, you can give me 1,000,000 excuses. I would not reject them, but my heart would not accept them. And I'll just sit here quietly, listening to you. I would not want to break your false hopes. That will be the only reason I will be quiet in front of you. Not because you're telling the truth, because I don't want to disturb your self-esteem. The source of wealth is not here. Just like the source of health is not here. Even in language, the difference between health and wealth is just H and W. Very similar. Their source is very similar, and their source is not in this dimension. So, moving forward, understand, some people are destined to make a lot of money. Some people are destined to make less money. You can also say, some people are blessed to experience wealth, and some people are blessed to experience poverty. And in the scheme of things, the blessing of poverty is better than the blessing of wealth. Wealth is a burden. Poverty is liberation. Wealth is stress. Poverty is carefreeness. Wealth is sickness. Poverty is health. Give deep thought to what I'm saying. For instance, when you are wealthy, you eat all sorts of food. Most of it, you have no idea what it does to your body, and you end up sick. Poverty leads you to hunger. Hunger leads you to health. When you are hungry, your body burns all the toxins. So you become healthy. Your body becomes cleaner from the inside. Hence the concept of fasting. Fasting purifies the body. So which one is better? Poverty or wealth? You have 10 cars, and there is a stress that what if a car gets stolen, or it's dirty, or the oil needs changing, so on and so forth. So many stresses. Imagine you have no car. No car, no stress. So you see, your attraction towards the wealth is a delusion. You're glorifying wealth for no real reason except for entertaining your ego. Wealth will make you entertain yourself. It will make your ego thick and dumb. So first of all, understand what you're asking. See what I'm trying to show you. So yes, some people are destined to make a lot of money. And some people are destined to make less money. Some people are destined to have unlimited money. And some people are destined to have very limited money. But there are some things which you can do, just like I said, that the source of health is not here. But using soap for cleaning yourself will tweak the situation just a little bit in your favor, because you dislike sickness and you like health. You're not here to entertain one side of life. You are here to experience everything, including sickness. The purpose of this life is know thyself. Know thyself while you're sick. Know thyself when you're healthy. Know thyself when you are poor, and know thyself when you are wealthy. Who are you truly? What will you do when you've got nothing to eat? Will you turn into an animal and steal and snatch and kill for it? How true is the kindness of your heart when you're poor? And how much arrogance truly you have in your heart when you are wealthy? Do other people start to look small to you when you have money in your pocket? Do you turn into a pharaoh from within? Or maybe even the devil himself? Or maybe hidden inside of you was a deep desire to be God and rule everything, now that you have a treasure in your pocket. Who will you become with these changes? So you see, through this whole journey of life of 60 or 70 years, you're only learning about yourself. And poverty and wealth are just like seasons. It will come upon you. Even if you are a billionaire, you will go through a time of respective poverty, where all of your money will be tied up in different things and you will experience poverty. Who will you become then? How will you behave in that time? How do you behave when you are healthy? And how do you behave when you're sick? So in the end, no stone will be left unturned. You will know yourself exactly the way you are. One of the beings of the darkness and behave like them, or one of the beings of the light and behave like them. So from our eyes and from our being, from our perspective, there is no difference between wealth and poverty. Both are easy in different ways, and both are difficult in different ways. I am not concerned about whether I'm wealthy or whether I'm poor. I'm only concerned about how I will behave, who I truly am. In changing weathers,